Welcome to another episode of Design in Progress. Tonight we've got a nice, quick, fast, paying attention episode. We're going to be playing designer Tom Matthews' new game, inaugural game, if I'm not mistaken, Tom.
I mean, it's the first one that I'm working to publish.
There we go, inaugural game. Pizza rolls. It's kind of like a hidden information, werewolfy kind of thing, except that we're making pizza.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
And with that, I'm going to give it over to him to explain the actual rules of this, and then we'll play a round or two because it's a fast game. And then if you're watching the stream, you can stick around. We're going to do a designer chat. If you're watching on YouTube, the video after this will be that designer chat. Maybe it'll come out later in the week, or maybe it'll come out next week. No, depends on my mood that week and how much I want to actually do editing and all of that. So, with that, Tom, take it away.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name's Tom Matthews. This is my game Pizza Rolls. This is a silly kind of just 10-minute filler game about awkwardly ordering pizza. As you said, it's a take on hidden roles like a werewolf type game, but it's not a social deduction game. It is a social game and it has deduction, but it is not a social deduction game. So
a social deduction
yes.
game.
So I'll go over how the game works here. We are going to be playing as a group of peers, friends, family, whoever, who are having a conversation about what kind of pizza they're going to order. These 8 toppings cards here that I'm cursoring over here represent the state of the game. And most of the gameplay will be us moving them from not on the pizza where they start to on the pizza. And then we can move them back off, and we can move them back on, and we can flip them over. I haven't actually...
F is the flip button.
Yes. We can flip them over. I hardly ever use tabletop simulator anymore. We can flip them over. They'll be worth double points when they're flipped over. And whatever ends up on the pizza at the end of the game is what is going to score, because that's the pizza we will have ordered. So, this pile of cards here is the rolls. There are 9 rolls in the game. So here I'll just, for instance, show Carnivore Kate. Carnivore Kate gets a point for every meat that is on the pizza and loses a point for any vegetables on the pizza. So if the pizza looks like this, Carnivore Kate has 1 point. If it looks like this, Carnivore Kate has 0 points. If it looks like this, Carnivore Kate has -1 points. Does that make sense to everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, there are 9 rolls. Most of them care about what's on the pizza, like Carnivore Kate does. However, there are 2 rolls that don't actually care about what's on the pizza. Meanie Mel, and if I can find him...
Friendly Fred.
Friendly Fred. These 2 here don't care about what's on the pizza. They only care about whether other people are happy with the pizza. So if you are Friendly Fred, you are just trying to get everybody else to like the pizza. And if you're Meanie Mel, you're just trying to get everybody else to dislike the pizza. So Meanie Mel is the sort of betrayer mechanic, the werewolf type role, but there won't always be a Meanie Mel. There may be no betrayer in the game. So in terms of liking the pizza is defined as if the score from your roll card is 1 or more, you like the pizza. If it is 0 or less, you do not like the pizza. So,
okay.
If going back to Carnivore Kate, if this is the pizza, Carnivore Kate likes the pizza. If you add some olives, she doesn't. Make sense?
Makes sense to me.
Okay.
Thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We will be shuffling up those rolls. We'll give 1 to everybody. A second. But let me go over the actual conversation deck here. Right. Oh, there we go. All right, so this is the conversation deck. Everybody will be dealt a hand of 5 of these cards. These cards represent things that you would say in conversation typically. So, for instance,
something that somebody might say.
Yes. So, where did we go? Here we go. So this card that I'm holding right now is the most common type of card. This is the How About. You'll see the effect that it lists is just choose one, move, or flip. So if I play this card, I'll say, how about olives? Or how about extra olives? Or how about no olives? So I'll move it on, move it off, or flip it over.
Mm.
Similarly, this blue one, the I'm Really Craving, does the same thing, mostly, but you can move, flip, or do both at the same time. So if I play this, I can say, I'm really craving extra pineapple.
Mm.
So, third, we have this, but what do you want? This is your reward for playing the deduction game, paying attention to what everybody else is doing. So you play this, you'll choose somebody else, and they will get to move or flip. And you just have to hope that they're going to do what you wanted them to do. Sometimes they will do the opposite of what you wanted them to do. And then finally, no, come back. There are some cards that are unplayable. If I can find one. Here we go. So here is the social anxiety card. This is the most common unplayable card. It'll say unplayable in red on the sides.
Mm.
Don't play this card. This card sits in your hand and has an effect at the end of the game. So this one's effect, for instance, is that you will just get a free point. That's what that that green +1 means.
Mm-hmm.
You'll just get a free point again.
And these -1s are if they're in your hand at the end of the game.
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
So you will want to play those cards with the -1s. You'll have to keep the cards with the +1. But it's okay.
Okay.
So. All right. There are a few other random cards in here. There's one here that I need to take out because it is for multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to set that aside. Nope, not in someone's hand. Just aside. Okay. But the rest of these we can shuffle up, and we'll deal out. There are a few cards that I didn't go over, but if we understand the game, then
yeah.
Hopefully
if I remember correctly, the cards were pretty self-explanatory for the most part.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions so far?
When does the game end?
Oh, that's a very good question. So everyone's going to get dealt 5 of these conversation cards, and on your turn, you will either play a card or pass. You can always choose to pass if you want, but the game will end as soon as 3 people in a row pass.
Mm.
Okay. So you'll get dealt 5 cards. At some point, you will run out of cards to play, and then you will have to pass. So sometimes the game will end before people are out of cards to play. That's sort of a risk reward. How long you want to try to wait before you play your card. But it'll just end as soon as 3 people in a row pass. We can also, I guess, probably just delete this copy of the rules. So I am here and can explain the rules.
Yeah.
Presumably. And it is in the way.
And we'll hold on to this. This is the card that's only for the other
mode.
But we'll play that afterwards because it's only going to take us 10 minutes to play through. So.
Yes. All right. So I believe in this version I made a big
old
reminder card. If you guys want to look at the reminder card, it's also on the back of the roll cards, but it's weird on Tabletop Simulator. So.
Alrighty.
Okay, so it's not most points. So as long as you like the pizza, you win. Like multiple people can win.
Mm-hmm. So yes, that's an excellent thing to note. It's not necessarily about liking the pizza. You can win without liking the pizza, and you can lose while liking the pizza. If your score at the end of the game is 1 or higher, you will win.
Which is possible to get via the extra bonusy points in amongst the
so
cards. You
could score like 0 on your roll, but have a social anxiety, and that'll still put you over the top, and you'll win.
So as long as you are quote unquote happy.
Yes, exactly.
You might not like the pizza, but you are happy.
Yes.
All right.
So-
I'm good. I'm good to go.
Yeah,
I think.
it's 5 cards, right?
So yes, everybody draw yourself one of this deck here.
One.
Yes.
One
Okay.
one roll.
Yes.
And then 5
Oh,
of the
okay.
And then 5 of the
Conversations, right?
cards. Yes.
Which deck's the roll deck? Can you double tab over it?
This is
Ah,
the
that
roll
one,
deck.
okay.
Yep. Okay. What an interesting hand that I got dealt. Alrighty.
Okay. Everybody have 5 conversation cards and a roll.
I
Yep.
do.
Okay. So the player who goes first is whoever most recently ordered pizza.
Hmm. It's been
Which
I can't remember when I last ordered
maybe
pizza.
I
Two-
made pizza last week. Does that count?
it,
I'd say so.
could. If nobody can remember the last time they ordered, then I think that we'll default.
It was
back.
more than a week ago.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll go first then.
Okay. So on your turn, play a card. Play one of those conversations.
Well, how about we get some mushrooms on that pizza?
Hmm. And then play goes to the left.
Correct.
So it's Tom next.
Oh, right. I'm not sitting where my camera is. I'm sitting right there. Right. Okay. All right. So I want to play a how about. I'm gonna say how about. Sure. And it goes to annoying
Alchemist.
Oh, sorry. It's
Yeah.
let's see.
Do we have turns on? Does that help?
I can put turns on. That would
Oh, sure. Yeah.
definitely help.
Turn tracker and tabletop sim, very helpful.
Yep.
It wouldn't really be a game that's turn based on design and progress if I didn't forget to put turns on.
Okay,
Alright.
and then let's see. Where that is.
Yeah, and then you can just pass the turnaround Tom to Alchemist.
Yeah.
After 0 passes it.
Oh, sorry.
And then Alchemist has to decide what he's putting on this pizza, or what he's taking off.
I
I'll
think you
let-
said.
there we go. But what do you want, Tom?
But what do I want? Oh, so generous. I want pepperoni.
Noisemaker. What do you
Okay.
want, Noisemaker?
I'm trying to think how much logic is there to put into this.
It's a little Noisemaker's like, I can win this.
Remember, it's not a social deduction game. It's a social comma deduction.
deduction, comma, game.
All right. Well, let me try this then. I am Friendly Fred. So, is there anyone who's unhappy with the way the pizza is going?
Quick thing. Don't talk about your secret roll.
Oh,
That would have been good.
well then.
Perhaps I guess I didn't say that.
Either that or I'm lying. All right. Sorry about that. I'm.
Oh, thank you very much, Noisemaker. You just made my day. I was having a little bit of an off day. That made it. In this secret roll game with a giant thing that says secret roll at the top. Hey guys,
I mean,
I'm Friendly Fred.
it's like if you're dealt villager in Werewolf, you're supposed to say I'm the villager.
Right.
That's fair. Like secret role games normally have the role you're supposed to claim to be.
That's
but
true.
this one has like explicitly don't claim a role, which is fair.
Fair.
I'm gonna say someone said they liked anchovies. Let's go all the way.
Okay. You know what I'm really craving? is double onions. Is this our discard pile here?
I don't know. I
It
guess,
doesn't
yeah.
really matter where
I just kind of
the
left
pile is.
mine over there.
Yeah.
I guess we'll use the middle.
Okay, 0.
Oh, the turn didn't get past me. I was waiting.
It didn't get past
Noise.
me either. Noisemaker, messing up the turns.
There we go. All right. You know what I'm really craving? How about we throw some extra pineapple on there?
Ooh, extra
Okay.
pineapple.
Well, this pizza is just gonna have everything on it.
Just double of everything.
Double
Oh.
anchovies is my hill to die on.
Mmm.
Oh,
anchovy.
okay.
Oh, we're having double anchovies.
All right. Double anchovies it is, I guess. If you're
Sure.
gonna be like that.
I guess
Um,
so.
Well, I'm going to pass. It's a noise. It's your turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put on some Pizza Tower music in the background.
Good idea.
Hmm.
I think not with the extra onion.
So just as a question, when this gets moved back here, does it go back to being a single onion or does it stay extra onion?
It stays extra.
Good to know.
There's no halfway with onion these days.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm really craving extra onion.
How about we just throw some olives on there to really round out the dish.
Just regular old olives, yeah.
Normal amount of olives.
No amount of olives. No one wants that many olives.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
And once you pass, you can come back in, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
It's only 2 passes in a row that ends the game.
Right, right.
Three in a row.
Passes. 3 passes will end the game.
Trace.
Okay.
Trace in a row.
Well, you know what? That's... Endgamer, what do you want on this?
You know what I want? So does this let me flip or? It does let me flip or.
Yep, move
You know
or flip.
you know what I want?
Yep.
I want extra pepperoni. I love pepperoni. Just messing with you now.
All right. Alchemist, what do you want?
What do I want? Let's see, move or flip, yeah. Let's go extra olives.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I think. All right.
Oh, it's my turn. You know what? How about ham? What do people think about ham?
Mm-hmm.
Good to me.
Oh, there we go, 0.
I'm gonna pass for now. I like how the pizza's looking.
All right. I'm gonna say, how about no pineapple?
No pineapple. What?
Morally, I agree with you.
Yes.
Oh gosh, I'm so bad with these terms.
It's all good.
Hmm.
Well, you know what? I'm really craving some sausage.
Pass.
I'm thinking yes to pineapple.
Okay, so just put everything on here. This pizza, it's overcrowded.
I pass again.
Having the time of her life.
I'll say, how about no olives?
Look, it's not going to be a carnivore pizza, okay?
I'm gonna pass.
Pass.
These olives are going on.
I pass.
Tom.
Oh my god.
How about no one?
Really doesn't want. Oh, now he took the onions off.
Hey man, I'm just trying to figure out something that we can all agree on. I'm working for
I'm
everybody.
fine with that. Pass.
I pass.
I pass. The game ends.
Hooray!
All right, so everybody can reveal your roles, and we will.
I knew you were Foodie Faye.
Right.
Someone had to be Faye.
1, 2, 3,
was
4, 5, 6,
Meanie
7,
Mel.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12 minus
Good
3
God.
is oftentimes 9.
I also had 2 social anxiety cards.
Or, so are you...
I had Secret Grudge and Secret Crush, so I need to know if
So,
you guys liked it or not.
So, yeah, we'll have to
ooh,
do
what
some-
is this?
some
Secret
idea.
Grudge. Get +2 if the player on your left dislikes. Get +1 if they are Fred or Mel.
I have a feeling I might get +1 for some
I'm
reason.
Fred. So there you go.
Okay, I need to figure out. I think I hate this pizza.
Um,
Hold on. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah,
6,
we're
7. Oh, I'm dead even. I think I'm at 0 with my social anxiety cards.
All right. Well,
that
0
that
is
means
not winning.
0 means you're unhappy.
Well, so okay, so happy, like, well, yes, it means you're unhappy. So anybody who has a positive score based on their roll alone likes the pizza,
Mhm.
which is important for Meanie Mel and Friendly Fred. people.
I dislike the pizza then.
So yes, we have Vegeval who dislikes the pizza, Booty Faye who loves this pizza,
I love this pizza. This
and
pizza
Carnivore
is
Kate
awesome.
who is pretty happy. Is happy enough, I should say. So there were
So,
2 people who liked it and 1 person who did not.
so that leaves me at +3 then, because Endgamer. Let's see. So PewDiePie liked it obviously, so that's -1, and then Noisemaker hated it, so that's +2.
No, I don't have a preference.
Yeah, so Meanie Mel and Friendly
Oh,
Fred
right.
will ignore each other in terms of points because they will neither like nor dislike the pizza.
Right, they just
And
care about
0.
other people liking.
So your
pizza.
roll would be 0 because 1 dislikes and 2 like, and then
Right.
you would get the additional from your grudges.
So I get 3 because I believe
Yes.
Tom.
Yeah,
Alright.
you would have 3 total.
Yeah, you'll be
Okay.
at 3 total votes, right? And Friendly Fred's going to be at, what, 4?
I have 4 total.
And Foodie Faye's got a ton of points.
Yeah, Foodie Faye wins.
Alright, so, but to just be clear, everybody who has a
Third
positive
victory.
score...
Everybody
is a
who's happy
joint winner.
wins.
It's
So
a joint winner.
so really,
So that's-
we all won except for 0,
Veggie Val's the only one who
Which is-
hates this.
which is how it should be, right?
Just because
That
there
we-
isn't an onion.
that we all win except
I
for
needed
0.
those onions so desperately.
Dude, I was trying for the onions. I really was.
You're like, no, we gotta have extra sausage and extra anchovy and extra pepperoni.
Dude, extra stuff is just extra points for me. I was like, dude, as much extra as I can. Double everything.
Great for me. I was just trying to figure out. I didn't know what anybody didn't want, so I was just like, if I just lump everything in here, surely at least one person won't like it.
Right, and then like halfway through, I was like, Tom has taken off 2 different types of vegetables. Interesting.
Yeah, pretty easy to tell who I was.
that was a little easier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great.
Neat.
So this is mode default, and there's a versus mode.
We were just playing versus.
This is versus.
There's also cooperative mode.
Cooperative mode. All right.
You
great.
should just reload the table.
Yeah, I was
the
gonna say,
game.
just reload the table, and then we can do our cooperative game version. So that's take 1, and this will be take 2.
Okay.
I just wanted to look at one particular card.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it was traditional Trevor. I'm like, how the hell does traditional Trevor work?
Oh, yeah. Traditional Trevor can be a little tough sometimes, but
I think I might have been traditional Trevor when we played. By the way, I totally forgot to say I played this in person at it was at Origins, right?
Yeah.
Is where we met? Yeah,
cool.
yeah. We met
The-
at the Unpub area, which is a great website community thing for unpublished games to go and test at cons. So
See, when you were gonna die on the hill for anchovies, I thought you were fishy fan, Tom.
Well, see, I do that on purpose so that
mhm.
people will think that I'm fishy fan.
There you go.
And if they might know, if people feel confident that they know who I am, then they're more likely to give me one of those like, but what do you want?
Oh, because we're playing in cooperative mode, we discard and replace this.
Yeah, I was paying attention.
Yes.
Wow,
Yeah.
you
I mean,
actually
you'd be
know.
surprised by how many people do not just completely ignore that giant red bar that says discard this if not playing cooperative.
Do not do this.
Yeah. All right. But anyway, I'll go
So I
over
assume that this
the
says Pizza 2
the
here.
differences.
Ooh, fancy.
Yes. So I'll go over the differences for cooperative mode. The first thing is most obviously we're all working together in cooperative mode.
These also get removed.
Yes, they do. Thank you. And in order for us to all work together, we will get to make 2 pizzas, and each of us will get to ignore whichever one we like the least.
So you must like at least one pizza.
Well, everybody needs to have a positive score. Essentially, everybody needs to win. If one person is at 0 or less points, all of us lose.
Oh no! But we can't.
So we don't all
can't
need to like the pizza necessarily,
Right.
but we all need to have a positive score. We all need to win.
Right. We all need to. I do. Just as a note, I know that you're nearing completion of this, about to go to Kickstarter.
Yes.
It might
Soonish.
make sense if there was a term for both of those. So like liking the pizza and being happy with the result, or like an actual rules definition of both, because they are both important in different ways. Someone's like, oh, this person liked the pizza, but they were unhappy, versus this person was unhappy, but they liked the pizza, so they quote unquote won. Having an actual rules distinction between those two. And verbiage, because people love verbiage. They love to go, oh, you were happy with the pizza versus you, or you were happy with the result versus
Right,
you
yeah.
liked your pizza. Having verbiage helps people.
Yeah, you're right. And one thing that I'm thinking of, just because this has been a pretty consistent problem of people getting those things confused,
Mhm.
is I'm planning on putting it. Well, I haven't tested this out yet, but my plan at this point is to just include 6 cards that just on one side will say I like the pizza, on the other side will just say I don't like the pizza,
Mhm.
so that people can just hold that up at the end,
At the end.
so that Meanie Mel and Friendly Fred can look and just see, and they won't have to like stop the game and say, hey, wait, everybody raise your hand if you like the pizza, because it does get confusing, and yeah, it's become an issue.
You might not even need to make whole cards. You could just do like a simple token.
Right, token,
Sure.
or like at the very end, everyone like gives a thumbs up or a thumbs down or something. There could
Yeah,
be some.
Sure.
Yeah,
some
thumbs
rules.
up if you like the pizza is a good way to do it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. At any rate,
Alrighty.
I'll continue the actual rules for cooperative mode. All right, as I said, we need to work together to make sure that everybody is happy. Everybody needs to win, or
But
we all
notably,
lose.
Noisemaker, I'm assuming we still can't say what our rules are.
Correct. You are not allowed to talk about your role. You're not allowed to talk about even a portion of your role. The only information about your role that you should be giving people is through gaming.
Game information.
Can I strongly emphasize a word on a conversation card when I play it?
I'll say sure.
Oh no.
Thank you.
Interesting.
All right, so the gameplay will work as before. You'll move toppings onto pizza 1 or to pizza 2. Move everything set off of both.
Mhm.
You move them onto one. You can move from one to the other, and you can still flip them. But there's flipped toppings are not on. Sorry, flipped toppings are not worth double points in cooperative mode. They're counted as on both pizzas.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
So
I like that.
sometimes, there will be situations where we'll have enough rules that all want the same thing, olives
Right.
or whatever.
Everybody
But it
likes
makes sense to put on both.
pepperoni.
Yeah.
Honestly, my biggest gripe with this game is that only 3 people in this game like pepperoni. Pepperoni is far more popular than that.
True.
I mean, that's very true.
I also see that the math is that basically each one has 3 people that like it. So, game-wise, I'm very
So,
happy.
pepperoni
Game
and
designer-wise.
Yes.
Equally popular.
It's,
Right, but I mean-
it's there for balance.
Same amount of people
Obviously,
like
in
pepperoni
real
and
life, there's
pineapple.
not just as many people that like anchovies as pepperoni.
I was gonna say no one likes anchovies. That's a lie.
Okay, so any questions on cooperative mode?
Is it the same draw as versus? So your secret roll and then 5 conversation cards.
All right.
So wait, do we at the end? Do we choose a pizza to say whether we like it or not?
Right. At the end, everyone will choose whichever pizza they want to score off of, and they'll ignore the other one.
Cool.
Right. Basically, you must like at least one pizza
Makes
Yes.
sense.
or be happy about whatever the verbiage Tom comes up with. Oh my gosh. This cold is driving me
He's
crazy.
got the bronchitis.
And it's just literally the really annoying thing as a slight aside is my wife and both of my kids had a cold last week and I was like, Psh, I'm the best. I never get colds. This is great. And then Friday, my wife was like, we should go get our flu and COVID boosters. And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, I don't care. And literally the very next day I got the cold and I was like, mother it hit my immune system
Too
just
late.
enough that my immune system was like, okay, well, you're not going to get COVID or the flu, but you will get this cold.
It is a good reminder. Tomorrow I should go do that.
I was like, damn it. Curse you and your vaccine saving my life.
How about I go again since I'm the only one who lost last time?
Okay, yeah, that sounds
Sure.
fair.
All right.
Normal rules are usually whoever had the highest score in the last round goes first.
Oh well, I just let a gamer go. That's
Oh, yeah, I think I can go. Nope, that's not.
You might want to switch your role now.
I mean, we probably technically should all just redraw our rolls, but
Nah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Or no? Okay.
Sorry. Like I said before, my brain is literal goo from this cold. Just absolute goo. All right, let's draw this roll again. Cool. Very, very cool. So don't touch that, but do touch these cards. These cards.
and one last thing before we start. It is likely that somebody might have the card Existential Crisis. You'll notice it has an orange background. It is very important that you notice this card because it is a card you did not see in the previous mode. A player who has Existential Crisis will have their likes and dislikes for their role flip-flopped. So, and
Okay.
that's not optional. So pay attention to whether you have that card.
Okay. How about anchovies?
And are the end game conditions the same? Pass 3 times and it's over.
Yes.
Okay.
0 game.
I'm going to pass.
Okay.
Whatever you say, trad wife. I mean, trad Trevor.
How dare you? That's a strong accusation, sir.
Say, how about sausage?
Mm.
I'm gonna pass.
Right. How about pepperoni?
I think mushrooms are delicious.
Did you play a card from your hand?
I think mushrooms
Okay.
are delicious.
No, you're just asserting it as a statement of fact.
How about no on these pepperonis?
I'll say, how about ham?
Mm.
Good.
Mm.
I'll say, how about some pineapple on this one?
Mm.
My turn, right?
Noise.
Yeah.
It's Noisemaker's turn. Yes.
Um, well, since my pepperoni suggestion was so rudely disrupted, let's
How about
go
pepperoni?
with some onions.
Yum. But here's see now I'm seeing how this is maybe more difficult than we had anticipated.
Right, because everybody needs to get points.
Hey Zero,
Yeah.
what do you want on the pizza?
I think I don't want this pineapple here.
Okay, great.
And yeah.
Now it's your turn again.
And you know what? While I'm at it, this ham shouldn't be here.
Sounds about right, you know. Yeah.
What do you have against hay? What do you mean sounds about right?
I'm really craving.
Hmm.
Clearly not craving it that much. Okay. Well, what do you want, Endgamer?
What do I want? What a good question. I want I wonder how much this would mess with people and if it would be a good thing as a way of conveying that I want anchovy on both pizzas.
Yeah, Noise, it's your turn.
Yeah.
I'm saying the card told me to say that, so.
An important reminder.
I'm gonna sneeze.
I
Maybe
think.
not. Nope, not. Totally not sneezing.
How about some olives?
Hmm. Um. Just thinking of who to ask what they want. I'll return the flavor. The flavor. Alchemist. What do you
Yeah.
want?
Well, you know what? I would really like some pineapple on this one.
How interesting.
I think Zero would be having a bad time.
I really need some pineapple to not be on this pizza. How about no?
Zero Gamer, what do you want?
How about let's get rid of this? No one's been touching this pizza, which is interesting. How about we move this sausage?
I have no idea what you want.
I think I know. I think there's only one thing Zero could be, but I don't understand. Can we discuss what we think other people might be?
You can, yeah.
Every traditional Trevor
But
word.
well, sorry.
Yes,
I'm
Dewey.
assuming.
You can sort of say if it's possible that, but like you shouldn't. There's a sort of a line of just like if you're saying, well, I think somebody might be this. Like you're sort of implying that you are not that. So it is somewhat frowned upon.
Fair.
Okay.
We're trying to make pizza that we're all like.
And we all get a positive amount.
We all have to like at least one of these, Dewey.
It is cooperative.
Mm-hmm.
Whose turn is it, by the way?
It's believe it's my turn, right?
Yep.
Twice I have been rejected for my ingredient choices.
A secret roll that is given to us at the beginning of the game. Which you can see clearly here, Theory. What each person would prefer.
Okay, I'm going to... Oh, you're answering a Twitch chat?
Yeah, Thuy is watching.
Oh, hi, Theory.
He's always watching.
He's always
Like
watching.
like a little weirdo.
All right, Alchemist. What's
Yeah.
the plan?
Okay. How about... I know it's gonna make people more mad. Look, can we just get some ham on this?
Well, the ham was on the other pizza before, so maybe this one will fly.
I'm hoping.
Look, you can have your anchovies. I just don't want them.
I'm okay with that, and I'm gonna pass.
Okay, how about we just also move the onions up here while we're at it?
I'm just getting pizza, just olives.
Yes, you know that normal pizza order where you just get olives on your pizza.
Never really thought about how no one does that.
Mhm.
And now you can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass.
I'm also gonna pass.
Noisemaker?
Up to you.
Let me first ask if it is legal to ask if anyone wants me to specifically not pass. Is that a legal thing to ask?
It is. No, you are not allowed to ask.
Okay, in that case, I will pass.
All right.
Game's
Right.
over.
I choose pizza 1.
I choose pizza 2 because I'm fishy thin, and
I never would have guessed.
I believe I am happy with this pizza. Right? 4 for this, and 2 for this, and
Boiled at every turn.
no negatives on this. I'm happy.
All I can get is the best I can get is +0. Which
Oh no!
What? No, you
And-
need +1.
And I also have social anxiety.
I have 2 social
Oh.
anxieties.
Well,
But
so
Oh, okay, that's fine.
That's
That's fine. Okay.
do I have to like the pizza, or do I
Yeah.
just have to be happy?
You have to be happy. Everyone
Okay.
needs to be happy.
Okay.
happy.
So
Not
you just have to have a
So
positive.
you
score.
have
So I guess I'll choose the olive only pizza. And just
That's true. You like the olive only pizza well enough.
That
I
is
choose
true.
the olive only pizza and I have +1.
I choose the olive oil pizza, and I have some positive.
Yes.
2?
So wait, do I get this pepperoni, mushroom, hand, anchovy, onion pizza all to myself? This is great.
You,
Well,
have
this
an
is
entire
pizza
pizza
I
here.
liked
Oh.
as well.
I
okay.
have to share
However-
it with Tom. Ugh.
However, I was not counting on both of you to pass.
Did you wait? Oh no.
So
you-
I'm at 0 points.
Oh
We
no,
all-
you are unhappy.
no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh well.
Lost.
Oh.
Well,
so
I
close.
won because I got my olive only pizza.
No, you didn't. We all
We all
lost.
lose.
We all
I-
we all lost. This is the
But I
cooperative mode,
was
Zero.
selfishly happy.
But I'm happy.
You
Yes,
were
that's
happy,
true.
but you're sad because you lost. Do you understand?
We're all
No.
empaths. If even one person is unhappy, that sorrow transfers onto all of us.
I don't want these emotions.
I don't.
I was
Did you?
trying so desperately hard to make this like. I was like, oh, if I just make it all vegetables, surely that'll be fine, right?
Right. Surely.
And my pineapple move up every time.
I like at some point you're like, I think I know what he is, but I can't be sure, even though I passed with an empty pizza at the start of the game.
I couldn't just move it over to the other one, man. Yeah, I
Zero
had to
was
take
the
it
one
off
person I
entirely.
knew for sure.
I mean, I made it pretty obvious when I was like, I would like fish on all of the pizzas, guys. This fish is really yummy.
Well, see, part of the problem was there were several points where I'm like, oh yeah, this is a fine like it's fine. There's not a lot of ingredients. I'll score fine. But the problem was, if you have too many of these, I'm really craving cards.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You just lose anyways.
They
So you
can-
have to play them. So
Right.
I had to move stuff
Just start moving shit around.
Right.
in my grubby little hands.
I mean, you could have started flipping and just been like, onions on everything, mushrooms on everything, and make people
Well,
flip them
I
back.
didn't want
you know?
that though.
There
I
was
didn't want that.
balance.
What if someone locked in a double anchovy? That you know, it'd be so bad for me.
That would be awesome. Anchovy on everything. All right, well, awesome. Did this have the cooperative mode during Origins, or did we just not play it?
It existed during
Mhm.
Origins. Yes, I don't know if we played it.
Yeah, I think I was just bouncing around and trying to talk to as many
Yeah,
different
yeah.
people as possible. So, weirdly, I think I like the cooperative mode better because you actually have. It feels like there's higher stakes almost, where you're like, okay, crap, I actually need to do some deducting to try to figure out what other people are. You can almost ignore that in the other one if you're just like, look, if I can just get my stuff on the pizza,
I agree.
then I'll be happy.
Right.
Which can be good as like okay, it's the beginning of the night. We just need people like getting in, and we're playing a quick game or something like that, or it's the end of the night and everyone's brain is fried. But
Or if you're playing with children.
or if you're
Yeah.
playing with small children, yeah. But the cooperative
mode
mode,
is
I was just
very
like,
difficult with
oh,
children.
oh, I have to start thinking of other people. Oh no,
Right.
Yeah.
I have to
I
have
like-
empathy. No, my downfall.
I like that there was a built-in compromise mechanic going on where, like, I wanted these things, and so I started off just loading them up here, but then I realized Zero didn't want anything, and so I had to find a balance of like, okay, well, I need something for some points, but I don't need all my things.
Right.
Right.
So okay, maybe I
we
can just have
we
one.
find
there.
some common ground.
I had to just keep shifting random different ingredients in the hopes that you guys would figure it out the balance on your own.
It's like, look,
I,
you all figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit here with this plain pizza. You all figure out the other pizza.
You were not very helpful at the pizza ordering session. Just like, no, not that. No,
Vito.
come on.
how about we just do a cheese, extra cheese, in fact.
And somehow your compromise was just olives. You're like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, sure.
Fine, fine,
You know,
olives,
if
sure.
that's what it's gonna take, I will eat just olives. Nobody is happy,
I'm not happy, you're not happy.
and everyone else being unhappy makes me happy.
Oh god, it's Mel. It's
oh
Mel.
no, Mel is back. Oh no. Awesome. Before we end this, does anyone have any feedback for Tom? Oh, that's good. No notes. I love no notes.
Is there why? I assume there's a very good reason why you're not allowed to talk about your roles or anyone's role or what people want, and kind of have to be mechanically silent the whole time.
Yes. Like in versus mode, it doesn't matter a ton.
Mhm.
And people if people are gonna try to lie or like bluff or something, like it's hard for that to really help them anyway.
Mhm.
But in cooperative mode, I have played it where everybody like is allowed to talk about their roles, and it is like the game is not fun at all.
Yeah,
It is so arduous of just people being like, well, I have to do this, but so they need to get cards out of their hands, so we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna undo this, and then like it's just awful.
Right, it
It's
becomes
so boring.
becomes people quarterbacking. Okay, well, if we move this to there and then
Right,
do there, and then
yes.
you'll be happy, and you'll be happy, and you'll be happy, and yeah, it's just like.
And it's also just simply like not how like the reason that I made this game is because of like that Midwestern politeness of people do have desires, but often just don't voice them.
Mm.
You end up with these just awkward conversations. It's like, I know what I want, but I don't want to seem pushy and be like, "We're
Right.
gonna get pineapple and onion," like, because
Yeah.
you don't want to be that guy.
Right.
So like that's really what the game's about, and
Okay.
that's
Through
what-
that lens, I kind of like that. I like that element of like you're all role playing aggressively polite people.
Aggressively polite people.
Yes.
Who are
My only input,
All
and
have the Domino's app open
Yeah.
at least.
yeah, My only input, and honestly, it's entirely possible that it's too late in the game, literally, for this sort of thing. But I do wish that there was like one or two like +2 cards and one or two -2 cards that like were these big powerful things that you like had to, or like maybe the -2 was really annoying to use, but it's -2, so you really don't want it in your hand, and the +2 is like has some sort of stipulation on it that you can only do X, Y, or Z or something like that. Just because there's the like, are the people next to me happy or sad card, and there's one other different card. But the majority of the deck, if I'm thinking through this correctly, the majority of the deck is just these two cards.
Well,
So
there's four ones that have multiples.
yes.
And then there are 4 other cards that are one-ofs.
Right. So I guess that's my only thing, and that's more just like I'm a huge fan of those big giant spikes of like, oh crap, I have the -2 card in my hand, and to play the -2 card, like I have to switch 2 cards that are on the pizzas. Like I have to take something off and put something else on. So now I'm having to like look at this and go, okay, I really don't like this, but I really do want this, so I have to switch them or whatever. In some way, shape, or form, it was a pain in the ass to use. And then, but you're like really incentivized to use it because you're going to get -2, and you're like, oh crap, okay, I really have to make this work. Or if it was the +2, but like maybe you can't talk at all or something like that.
I think in my mind, just piggybacking off what he's saying, in my mind, the +2 card is the one where you can switch, because if you hold on to it, it's obviously worth 2 points, which is great. But playing it could potentially give you more than 2 points if you swing the pizza correctly.
Oh yeah, that could be it.
Meanwhile, a -2 would be, oh, I don't like this, and all it does is you have to move an ingredient off the pizza.
Right, something a little more inconvenient.
Right.
Sure.
You can't add anything. You just have to take
Just
stuff
a
off.
spitball of you. Like Endgamer said, I also know late in the game, maybe not redesign the decks whole hard. But,
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know me. I can't help but be like, what if crazy thing?
Yeah.
Well, no, yeah.
That's me and Zero Gamers bold choice at the end of basically every episode of this game, which is, what about this dumb idea?
What if we went wild?
And all of that is to say, I feel comfortable saying that because this game is very well balanced and well designed right now. So
I like it.
I
It's
very much like
yeah.
it.
It's trim. It's slim.
Quick, fast. Love it.
That's very good to hear.
Right. So
Particularly in this
I would-
format, because I do think you definitely lose a bit playing this like online,
mhm.
because
Right.
a large percentage of the fun for me at least is like doing a thing that I know my friend doesn't want me to do, so that I
And
can
like
see their face
looking
when
them in
it's
the
like,
eyes as you put
yes.
down, move the
Yes.
anchovies back onto the pizza. We are having anchovies.
Yeah. And honestly, I was surprised that like it's very common that like one person will go, "How about anchovies?" and the very next play will be, "How about not anchovies?" Like that happens all the time, and it is always like people always giggle.
Right. Alrighty. Well, awesome. So,
Yeah, thanks for playing, guys.
of note, thanks for playing
Yeah, no problem.
guests that I did not introduce, but who have all been on the show at some point in time or another.
And we know you hate us.
Yeah.
As I stated before, I have a cold, so my brain is mush. So I forgot to introduce everybody. Zero Gamer, Annoying Alchemist, Insolent Noisemaker. They were on this show. They're awesome people.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys.
Tom, this game will be up for Kickstarter soon-ish.
Yes, I am planning on launching in February or maybe
February.
March.
February
of
and March.
2025.
Awesome. So, people, keep your eye out for pizza rolls, spelled with an E. And
Yes.
with that, if you're watching on the stream, which I know is literally just Theory, you can hang out, and we're gonna do a designer chat in about 5 minutes after we take a quick water break. Other than that, YouTube people, we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.